Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new episode of Crafting Dead Survival, and I am running low on guns in my inventory. I need to get some more guns. Actually, I believe we have a few guns over here. Yeah, the majority of these are loaded, but what we really need is food. We only have 2 MREs left. We've got a load of junk everywhere, and we've got quite a few medical supplies, so we're doing well there. So yes, we're doing pretty well. I actually wanted to, yes, we need to craft a shovel, and I wanted to flatten out the area in this episode because I want to start making some of the like building facilities and things like that for just like the medical supplies and things like that. So I just figured it'd be cool, and we also need to gather up these crops because they come in handy for getting food. There we go. We can actually breed the cows, I think, too, if I haven't made them breed before. No, I made them breed before this episode, so we can't make them breed now. But maybe by the end of the episode, they can breed again. But I don't think there should be any zombies out here. Outside of episode, I did create a wall, and there's a guy up there. Yeah, there we go. He's dead. But yes, I did flatten this out. You can see the grass is growing over. But we are going to just be flattening out the area. And hello there. I also put up this wall because walkers were just coming out of nowhere. They were just popping out, like, everywhere. So we also need to light up the place, which is why I wanted to go in my oven. Hello. See what I mean? They spawn in here all the time. And we can't have them spawning in here because it'll stop, like, us building, I guess. It'll slow us down a lot just having to kill all the zombies. And we're just gonna grab an MRE. I can also always hear zombies, like even when they're not here. I found out that they were all spawning there, like in that tiny area. So that's kind of crazy. And what was I looking for? Coal, that's it. We'll take half of the coal and we'll turn it into torches to light the place up. And then they shouldn't be able to get in here. Like, I have been watching them to see if they could jump over the fence. I don't think they can, but I can't be too sure. So we are going to light up the area so we can then... Also, it's just gone quiet. It's quite cool because we're away from all the zombies. So we need to look around. So if you see next to, where is it? Next to where it says the biome I'm in, it says BL, and I believe that is block light. We need to make sure all of that is above 7, so we're just going to go around and spam torches everywhere. Just because I don't want any walkers spawning in here. And they're literally everywhere, like you can't get a break, so yeah. But I need to flatten this area out as well, so that's what we're going to be doing today. We're not going to be building anything today. And I think I might talk about the new Fear the Walking Dead episode because I am recording this on the day after I watched it. So I know what happened. I am recording this on the day it comes out as well because I just needed to get it done. I'm really behind on recordings at the minute. I don't know why and what's happening. I think it's because I'm just a little bit behind because the holidays are starting, or we got a week holiday from school next week. So... and it's kind of like bank holiday, I guess. So yeah, that's kind of been a bit weird, you know, just stuff. But yes, so I just want to get this done because I know I want this to come out today because I know you guys like this series. And I honestly don't mind it. It's not my favourite series to record, but I don't hate recording it. Like, I enjoy recording it. But it's definitely not my favourite series I make. But yeah, so we need to continue flattening this out. And it's kind of weird because I'm trying to talk over the sound of the ground breaking. I also want to see if the loot has respawned back in this building. We can also kill that zombie that was there. Oh, one zombie is so loud. Yeah, he's dead. Cool. Cool. That's all we needed to do. There's a spore there. We also need to get rid of that dirt block because I don't want anything getting in. Yep, okay, cool. It's looking good. We're definitely going to keep this building. I don't know what we'll turn it into. Probably the medical building or something like that. Or we'll just keep the loot the way it is. And then what I'm gonna do is once we build the buildings, I'm gonna be able to. I don't know what's going on with my words today. I haven't recorded in a couple of days. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to basically go on creative, give myself the loot spawners because it's pretty much impossible as of now to get the loot like naturally. So I had to spawn in everything to actually get the crafting dead loot in order to make this series crafting dead. And it's nighttime, so we need to run and go to sleep before we get murdered by zombies. And they're still in my base and I don't know how. Man, that gun is loud. That's crazy. But yeah, we'll sleep real quick so it's morning. But I don't know how they're spawning. I don't know how to stop them from spawning in like my house and stuff. We need to take a drink right here. Also, Crafting Dead. I wanted to talk about that, the main roleplay series. That I've sort of slowed down on that. I think it's coming out once a week. It might change, but the thing is, it's coming. The end of the series, not the series. The end of the season is coming, and I don't know how long it's gonna be after that series. Not series. I keep saying series, but after that season ends, I don't know how long it's gonna be until the next season comes out. So I don't really know what to tell you guys because I have to have something to fill in that gap. Like where I used to record it and upload it, I have to have something to fill in the gap for where I uploaded that instead. So we have to find out and like upload something that you guys still like as much as Crafting Dead to replace it while it's gone. And I honestly don't know what you guys want to see in replace of that, because obviously the main reason my channel has sort of reached 100 subs is because of Crafting Dead. So I don't really want to just get rid of it for a while and then, you know, end up losing people, like losing viewers, and then they probably won't come back when Crafting Dead comes back. So you know, that kind of thing. But I don't really know what to do there, and I don't need to flatten anymore, so we are going to just place the torches down. And I don't know what's going on with my mouse today. I think the batteries are running out, and I need to fix, not fix them. I need to put some more batteries in. So I need to make sure it's never at 7 block light, because I'm pretty sure that's when it spawns the mobs. So we're just running around and spamming torches everywhere. And then hopefully it should make the ice and the water melt too, because the good thing is they don't spawn on ice. So that's quite good. We might as well just make the entire floor ice, but the only thing is I don't want to go mining to get like an enchantment table and stuff like that. So what's the block light here? 8, 9, 8? No, that's 7. But yeah, so let's talk about Fear the Walking Dead, because I just finished watching the mid-season like finale, I guess, and I personally thought it was very interesting. You know, definitely very different to the past few episodes. And I'm trying to figure out if there's any 7 block lights hit there. Oh, they're falling from buildings as well. But yes, I definitely thought it was interesting. Like, definitely very different to the other episodes that we've had this season. And honestly, I'm just kind of, it's kind of a shame that it's ended, because of the simple fact of I was watching that because obviously Walking Dead is on a break till season 7, which I believe they've started filming finally, and that's starting and it's coming out in October, I believe. But yeah, so I was watching that to sort of like still continue watching Walking Dead, and it's ended for the the season, mid-season, I guess, thing. I don't really know what I'm saying, but yes, so it's ended mid-season, like the mid-season finale, and I don't know when it's gonna be back. That is, if it does come back. What's this? That's just a random stone block. But yeah, I don't know when it's coming back, or if it is coming back. I'm pretty sure it is, because you can't leave it on like a mid-season finale and then not have it come back. So I'd imagine it is coming back, but you never know with AMC. They can pretty much do anything. Oh well, it's not necessarily just AMC. It's kind of Robert Kirkman and people like that. But they could do anything, to be honest. But I'm hoping it comes back because it'll give me something to watch. But then the thing is, it'll probably come back in January or October, as well as Walking Dead. And I don't know what I'm doing now. But yes, so I'm going to give you a summary of the season finale. So, spoiler alert, if you don't know what's happened. But yeah, we're going to talk about what I thought about the season finale, or mid-season finale, I guess. So basically, the episode started off with, I'm trying to think how it started off. I'm pretty sure it started off with saying what happened previously, and we're gonna get out of this house because I can hear zombies and animals and stuff like that. So we're gonna get out of this house. But yes, it started off, and we're gonna go in third person just because I like to go in third person. But yes, so it started off with it started off with saying what happened previously, which I told you guys about. It kind of started with, I'm trying to think of the characters' names. I'm so weird, I can't think of even their names. Chris, that's his name. Started off with showing what Chris did. He was snuck into Alicia's room, and Maddie, that's her name. That's the mum's name, Maddie. Or Madeline. I don't know. I think it's Maddie. I'm just gonna say Maddie. Yeah, so Chris, the son of Travis, snuck into their room and tried to kill them in their sleep. Yeah, Gore warning as well. So yes, that happened, and it kinda went on from there. So Chris ran away. I'm pretty sure it started off with, because the last episode ended with, Victor Strand, shooting his lover, I guess, is what we could call him. He shot his lover in the head because he was bitten. The mum doesn't. So basically, the mum of Victor's lover. I forgot what his boyfriend. Yeah, Victor's boyfriend. I forgot what his name is because I can't really remember his name. But yeah, he was infected. But the mum of his boyfriend doesn't like people to be killed. Like when they're turning into zombies. She doesn't see them as zombies, she sees them as normal people, so that's what she sees of them. So in her eyes, it's still her son, so she didn't want to shoot them in the head, she just wanted them to turn, where she's basically keeping a load of their family members and people like that in her basement as walkers. So that's what she's doing, she's kind of a bit crazy. And then you've got Nicholas, or Nick, who is the son of Maddie, and Travis is kind of like his stepdad, I guess. And he basically goes out because everything's gone wrong, because they're trying to kick Victor Strand out now. We'll just call him Strand for now. They're trying to kick Strand out, but not Chris. Nick is kind of like, no, we can't do that. So Nick goes out and finds her other son, or the woman's other son, who is now a walker. I believe her name is Celia. Yeah, we'll go with that. So Nick goes out to find Celia's son, who is a walker. He ties him up and brings him home. And then she's obviously like, oh, thank you, thank you. And then Nick is like, let our family stay. So they stay. And then it comes to the time where Strand has to leave. And they leave. But because, who is it? I forgot. There's this girl called Ophelia. And her dad is kind of going a bit crazy. His wife has kind of like died, I guess. I can't really remember how it happened because it happened last season, but I think she's dead. She's either dead or she's a zombie, one of the two. And she basically is haunting him, kinda. So he's kind of going crazy, like, oh, your mother's at the gate. Let's go and see her. We have to leave. And then Ophelia's obviously like, Dad, you're going crazy, I need help, and, you know, stuff like that. So, and then, because the dad won't, like, Ophelia doesn't want to leave, so all the guards come over and they're like, oh, leave her alone, and then, because the dad sharpened his wallet, like, the metal rim on his wallet, he now has, like, a weaponized wallet. It's kind of strange. And, he used it, and I'm infected. So yeah, let's go and get a cure. But yes, he basically used that, and he sliced one of the guards' like face, not like completely cut it, but like he's just got a cut on his face now. And yeah, so we need to go into the chest. We need the RBI cure. We'll take this one because that's just the easiest one to take. But yeah, so he sliced his face. Ophelia is now kind of like crying because they took her dad. Meanwhile, this kind of going on, and then we find out that the dad's name is Daniel. That's his name. Daniel is basically locked up in kind of like a basement thing, where the woman whose name is Cecilia, or Celia, I think it's Celia. Yeah, I'm really bad at names. I know the characters, but I don't know their names. I know what they're like and things like that. I'm just really bad with names. So she's basically talking to him in the basement, and she's like, oh, do you have, like, I know you're killing yourself on the inside because you've got hauntings of your past and things like that. And then she's like, tell me your sins and things like that. And he's like, I don't have any. So he's letting them haunt him even more, and I need food. But I don't have any food. Actually, I think I have the MRE back at the house, so we'll go in and grab that. But yeah, meanwhile, he escapes. And meanwhile, Madeline, or Maddie, well, yeah, Maddie. Meanwhile, Maddie has locked Celia in the basement where she's keeping the walkers. So she's locked her in with the walkers. So she's basically trapped with the walkers right now. But she doesn't see them as walkers, she sees them as her family. So she's obviously not scared. She's like, oh, hello, my people, and things like that. And then Maddie just walks off. And then it comes to the part where Daniel escapes. Daniel kills the person he sliced earlier on the face, I guess, and kills him, like I just said, because I'm being weird today. So that happens, and then his wife is sort of like, end this all. And what he does is he grabs the lighter, and he basically goes down to the basement where the walkers are feeding on the woman, obviously, from where Maddie locked her out, or locked her in, I guess. And they're sort of like feeding off of her. So in the meantime, Daniel's down there pouring like gasoline or petrol, like all over. He's just putting it all over the floor. And then next thing you know, he throws the lighter on the floor with the gasoline in between his legs. So he sort of like stood with fire like underneath his legs. So that happens. And then the entire building gets set on fire because of him. And then, obviously, Ophelia realizes that her dad is in there, and she breaks down. She's sort of like, no, 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 he's dead, no. Yeah, okay, that's my impression of her. Just shush. But yeah, so she obviously freaks out because her dad is dead. And then Strand comes back because he's obviously just been kicked out in his truck. And he's like, get in, we need to go now. So they all get in, except Nick's not there because he's gone after Travis. Because Travis went after his son, Chris. Because Chris tried to kill Maddie and Alicia in their sleep. So Travis went after him, where Travis found Chris holding a tiny little boy. He's probably about 8 at gunpoint. And his dad was there as well, and Chris was threatening the dad, oh, I'll kill your son if you don't tell my dad to leave me alone. So then Chris is kind of going crazy, so Travis finds him, and then Travis pulls the gun out of his hand, and then blah, 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 blah. Chris tries to kill his own dad, and then Travis manages to calm him down. Nick goes after Travis. Nick finds Travis, and he's like, oh, hello, and then blah, 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 blah. And then Travis is like, tell them you never saw me. I need to stay with my son. He's more important. I need to, because he's going a bit crazy. I need to be with my son. Nick gives Travis a knife, so it's kind of like saying, oh, if anything happens here, use this. So they go, and obviously if you're fans of Walking Dead, you know that basically, if you cover yourself in gore, I guess, you cover yourself in, like, guts and stuff from the walkers, you can walk amongst them. So this is what Nick has been doing. And they come back, and there's obviously a load of walkers at the camp. Nick is there, covered in his walker blood. and he walks amongst them. The mum sees him, like Maddie sees Nick, and she's like, "Come with us," and he's like, "No, I'm gonna go with my people." So she's obviously, no, you have to come with us. Where Strand steps in and he's like, "We have to go," and basically drags her into the van, leaving her son walking with the zombies. So he's kind of happy because he's kind of a bit weird too. And yeah, he's basically walking amongst, yeah, that's the word, amongst the walkers. And they drive off, and that's pretty much how it ends, like with the entire town burning down and leaving Nick behind. So honestly, I think that was a pretty interesting end. I think it could have been a bit better. Like, maybe Nick, I don't know, maybe Nick got bitten while he was walking, because he was basically saying to his mum, "I'm invincible, I'm not gonna die, the walkers aren't gonna kill me as long as I act as one." So he's kind of like, "Oh, I'm fine, I'm not gonna die." So I figured it would be an interesting end if he like got bitten or he died in front of them, like while they're driving off in the truck, leaving him to die. So, but that didn't happen, so that's quite cool. But Nick was honestly one of my favorite characters, so I'm really excited for when it comes back, as well as when Walking Dead comes back, because they left it off with a big cliffhanger. But yes, so that's pretty much my summary of what I thought of Fear the Walking Dead. And there's walkers behind me, so I need to kill them before I end the episode. And bam, dead. So yes, if you did enjoy my summary and what I thought of Fear the Walking Dead season premiere, or not season premiere, mid-season finale, make sure you stick around for the next episode, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.